Hello everyone and welcome to the second lesson of this Introduction to Prepositions and Adverbs series. Last week we have moved away from the part of speech al-ismu in order to explore prepositions, given that these belong to the part of speech al-harf. We also explained the reason behind this early overview of prepositions and adverbs and said that in order to get to sentences, which is our overarching goal, it is important for us not to race through the stages and make sure to stop by semi-sentences. And we also mentioned that semi-sentences cannot be formed without prepositions and adverbs. Right. So that was a quick recapitulation of the first part of this series. Now, on to the lesson about adverbs and the genitive case. On the threshold of adverbs, please let me get the record straight. We are back to the part of speech al-ismu, which means that we are done with al-harf for the time being. Nevertheless, a detailed series about the part of speech al-harf will be uploaded in the near future. So adverbs everyone, and to begin with, what is an adverb? An adverb is a word that modifies or qualifies an adjective, a verb, or another adverb, or a word group. It expresses a relation of place, time, circumstance, manner, cause, degree, etc. And again, please let me stress the fact that adverbs belong to the word class al-ismu. And let's not forget to point out that adverbs help answer the questions how, when, where, and to what extent. So one can deduce from this that there are several types of adverbs in the Arabic language. And as of today, we are going to start studying these as needed and as encountered. Our first encounter is with adverbs of place. Not all of them, but only 4 to begin with. The reason why we are still at a beginner level in terms of grammar, we also need to stay within the limits of the genitive case to avoid confusion, and of course we need these adverbs of place to form semi-sentences. Are we agreed? I hope so. So the question that arises here is, what is an adverb of place? Well, adverbs of place are nouns that show position. They come as an answer to the question where, or let's say أين. Terminology-wise, we do call an adverb of place ظرف مكان. Again, ظرف مكان. And ظرف literally means vessel or container because it indicates the containing place in which the action occurs, or in which an object or person is located. So again, ظرف المكان can indicate the place in which the action occurs, or the place where something or someone is located. Now, since we didn't study verbs yet, we are going to explore the second option in this lesson and push back the first one to the right time. Right, enough theory. Let's see the situation on the ground. So here we have 4 adverbs of place. They belong to what we call in Arabic أسماء الجهات الست, which literally means the names of the 6 directions. But as you can see, we only have 4 of them for the sake of simplicity. I'm going to read these first. فوق, تحت, أمام, خلف. One more time. فوق, تحت, أمام, خلف. As you can see, we have gathered these in 2 pairs of antonyms. It will hopefully be easier to remember. Now, just like the previous lesson, we are going to let these adverbs of place interact with nouns and see what will happen. The process will be just a little bit different though. This time we are going to use pictures to make the learning process more interactive. Please take a look at the first one. As you can see, the cat is sitting on the table, whereas the dog is sitting, or let's say laying underneath it. What do we call the table in Arabic? We do call it الطاولة. And as you can see, الطاولة ends with ضمة, since the default case ending for an isolated noun is the nominative one. On a side note before proceeding, if you struggle or still struggle with this part, please refer back to the previous lesson. You will find a detailed explanation there. I will link it on the right side of your screen. Right, so we are going to let this noun, الطاولة, interact with the first couple of adverbs and see what happens. Before we do that, let's see the rules, shall we? Syntax-wise, an adverb of place always comes before the noun, and case ending-wise, the noun following the adverb of place will be transformed from the nominative case to the genitive one. Okay, so let's begin with the cat. Where is the cat? Here we need to combine فوق with الطاولة. The cat is فوق الطاولة. Again, فوق الطاولة. You can pause the video if you feel the need. Moving on. What about the dog? Where is he? The dog is under the table. تحت الطاولة. Again, تحت الطاولة. Well done. Moving on to the next couple of adverbs and to another picture as well. The girl here is behind the curtain and the boy is right in front of it. We do call the curtain الستار in Arabic. One more time, الستار. And here you can ask, why did we choose the definite version of the noun in both examples? Well, simply because we are talking about a specific table and a specific curtain, so we cannot use the indefinite form. So again, the curtain is called الستار. Please note the nominative case, i.e. the last letter is in conjunction with a ضمة. Now, where is the girl? The girl is behind the curtain. The adverb comes first and the noun should be transformed from the nominative case to the genitive one. So we do say خلف الستار. Again, خلف الستار. Well done. What about the boy then? We are going to use the adverb أمام because he's obviously in front of the curtain. So where is the boy? The boy is أمام الستار. Again, أمام الستار. Good on you. I'm sure you've got the hang of it. That's about it. So as you can see, an adverb of place, i.e. ظرف مكان, has the same effect as a preposition, i.e. حرف جر, on the noun following it, because they both come before the noun and both of them as well transform the noun from the nominative case to the genitive one. I also intentionally kept asking where is this and where is that to show you that an adverb of place always comes as an answer to the question where. That brings us to the end of today's lesson as well as our mini-series aiming to introduce you to prepositions and adverbs in a bid to make forming sentences easier. Stay tuned for the upcoming lesson. شكرا على حسن استماعكم وإلى اللقاء.